Good evening. My name is Mitch Harper. I'm the 3rd District Chairman of the Indiana Republican Party and a former legislator. Tonight, I have the privilege of introducing John Westercamp for Indiana Attorney General. John has the private sector, broad legal experience we need in the office. He will stand up to defend the Constitution, defend our liberties, and protect the living and unborn. I respect John Westercamp. Join me in voting for John.
Good evening. I'm John Westercamp, a pro-life private sector conservative with broad-based experience, and I'm asking for your vote for Attorney General. 1 year ago, I announced my candidacy for Attorney General because we need an Attorney General with real-world, broad-based experience. Since my announcement in June 2019, I've visited all 92 counties, meeting with Republican delegates and Hoosiers like yourself, from Evansville to Fort Wayne, from Jeffersonville to Gary, and hundreds of stops in between. I'm not running because I'm looking for my next political job or to continue a career in politics. I'm not running because of any other candidate. I'm running because I have a vision and plan to make the office of the Attorney General more efficient, effective, and transparent in fighting for you, your freedoms, and your families. I'm running because private sector leaders like Senator Mike Braun and President Trump have taught us the value of private sector, real-world experience in fighting to defend our liberties and our freedoms. I've spent my career working to defend individuals, Hoosier families, and small businesses. Throughout my life, I've stood up to government overreach and fought to ensure that our liberties are not trampled under the foot of big government. With my broad-based, private sector experience, we will strengthen the office of the Attorney General. Others are running because of politics or to hold yet another office. That's not me. As Attorney General, I will fight for Hoosiers' rights, including life, the right to free speech, and the right to bear arms. I will ensure that the office is well prepared to take on every legal battle Indiana faces. I will fight against government overreach. I will promote government transparency, and I will reduce the taxpayer burden by eliminating unnecessary office expenses. The era of spending thousands of taxpayer dollars on chandeliers is over. As Attorney General, I will faithfully execute the laws of our land. I will defend and preserve our liberties, not just for this generation, but for future generations of Hoosiers. One liberty that is continually under attack is the right to life. No issue is closer to my heart than defending the lives of the most vulnerable, whether they be the unborn, the disabled, or the elderly. Therefore, as long as my lungs have breath, as long as my bones have strength, and as long as my heart beats, I will defend and advance Indiana's pro-life public policies. While we should expect our Attorney General to defend our rights and liberties, we must also expect better management of the Attorney General's office. Just this year, a federal court sanctioned the Office of the Attorney General for failing to adequately train lawyers in the office. The office can't defend your liberties if the lawyers in the office aren't properly prepared. This is unacceptable, and we must demand more from the Office of the Attorney General. I will work to ensure that every lawyer in the office is adequately and ethically trained to defend Hoosiers and our state. Additionally, Hoosiers deserve better protection of taxpayer dollars. As taxpayers, you and I are paying $500,000 a year on unnecessary office space that's being leased by the current Attorney General. That is unacceptable. My administration will save Hoosiers $2 million over the next 4 years by canceling this unneeded expense. Lastly, good management means being transparent. We must improve and restore transparency in the Attorney General's office. Under my administration, we will not withhold relevant information from the taxpayer or the concerned citizen. Our government is a government of the people, by the people, for the people. A closed office is unacceptable. Others tonight have talked about politics. I'm here to make the office more efficient and effective in defending you, your liberties, and your families. I'm running for Attorney General to bring private sector, broad-based experience to the Office of the Attorney General. Tonight, I stand before you as one of you, ready to fight for all of you. And I humbly ask for your vote for Attorney General. Good night, and God bless.